Hey, it's going brothers, welcome back to my channel. I'm Random Sai, and today we're going to be unboxing the brand new gold iPhone XS Max. And today's video is going to be kind of like the Apple Watch video, where we just open it up, get the unboxing experience, and check this thing out. But anyways, let's just jump right into this unboxing. I'm going to get a little bit closer so you guys can see the legendary Apple box slide open. And then in there, as usual, is the little information that has like designed in California, a couple hello, you know, the usual. We'll just put that aside over here. And then next up is the phone itself. Now, at the store, the lady actually peeled off all the satisfying stuff and put on a screensaver and all that. And this video is actually filmed a couple months after I've got it, so I'm also gonna have a little bit of a review for you guys. You know, like what I thought of the phone and all that. But let's just put that aside, look at it in depth later. And first up, we have, you know, the usual block. We'll get a little feeling satisfaction part too. So it's always satisfying, even with the new paper instead of the plastic that they used to have. Now, I've actually had to use an extra cord. So here's the cord that it comes with. It's kind of like a little bit choppy, not the true experience, but you know, I've had it for a while, and the lady kind of unboxed it and I was kind of mad. I was like sitting there while she was unwrapping it like. Next up we have the new earbuds, which I'm pretty sure they decided to not include the little dongle on these newer phones. So guess what, you actually have to go out to the store and buy it separately if you really need a dongle, but all of our other phones had it, so we're kind of stocked up on dongles. But anyway, that's all that comes in the box. So let's take a deep dive into this phone. Now, obviously, it has a lot of smudges and other stuff because I've been using it for a couple months. So let's just clean that right off. So my dad, whenever he got some nice sunglasses, it came with this like glass clean kit. It came with this glass cleaner kit, so we're just gonna use that on the front and back of this phone because the newer phones have glass front and back so that you can have the wireless charging. I'm pretty sure this is good for your phone. I don't really know. By the way, that's Makai on his shooting video. Look at how nasty that thing is in the back too. So we're just gonna clean it off real quick. But anyways, here's the phone. It's pretty freaking huge. I didn't realize how big it was gonna be till I compared it to other phones and like brought it to school and everyone's like, holy crap, what is that large piece of glass you're holding? But anyway, hey Siri, I
found some information about that.
How big is the iPhone XS Max?
Apple.com should be able to answer that question.
Oh great, and it's not gonna, yeah. Apple is a great product, by the way, if you didn't know. It says here, the iPhone XS Max has a 6.5 inch display, which is, I know inches and it might be, whenever I heard that number, I'm like, what the heck, what does that even mean? This thing is huge, okay? I'll have a comparison. So this is an iPhone 8. I'm pretty sure an iPhone 7, which is what I had before, is around the same size as this. So if we look at comparison, that's the comparison in the screens. But just look at the difference in the size. Like this thing is a monster. I mean, you can fit a whole iPhone 8 just in the screen. And that's pretty insane. But anyways, let's cut to some close-ups of this thing. Hope you guys enjoyed those close-ups. Now it's time for my review. So I got this thing around September, October because my old phone, this microphone in it broke, so I couldn't receive or do any calls or anything like that, which I mean is obviously a really bad problem because the main focus of a phone is to communicate. So I had to get a new one, and so in those couple of months I've been able to use this thing and it is great. First, I'm going to be talking about the most controversial thing, the notch in the top of the phone. As you might have seen in the close-ups, a lot of people say it goes away. Not really for me. I always kind of notice it. I'm like, okay, you know, it's not like a thing where it's like, ugh, there's a freaking big notch on my screen and I hate this thing and I'm gonna throw it away. It's just kind of like, this has to be here and it's okay, you know what I mean? The only time when it's like really annoying is whenever on YouTube, whenever you're watching videos or anything, you can pinch to zoom, because regular videos are gonna have 2 bars on the side, but you can pinch to zoom and the notch kind of takes out a chunk of the screen. That's the most annoying time, but it really doesn't make that big of a difference. Right now I'm gonna put in where what it looks like on YouTube in the pinch to zoom, and the only reason the notch is ever really annoying. But I've loved this phone. I love the big screen. Also, this thing looks really great. Some people might think the gold's a little girly because the back glass is more like pearly gold, but I just think it looks amazing. If you know me, I've dropped my phone many times, but this thing is completely fine. But anyways, I've only had good experiences with this phone. I do recommend it if you have the money for it, and if you're due for an upgrade or whatever the deal is. This is an amazing phone. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, and I noticed while doing the close-ups, there are 7 speakers, if you can see, on this side, right here, where my closest to my thumb, and only 4 on this side. And that's because these little lines right here, this is the antenna for the phone. They actually put it in the bottom this time, which I don't know what the purpose of that, but that's just why there's only 7 and 4. Another thing I forgot to do, let's check out the camera on this thing. I think I've used this for a couple videos actually. So we also can go into portrait mode, which we can use all of these little different things that'll make your photos a lot better. Now, the focus feature actually works best in selfie mode, so let's take some quick selfies. Oh, my hair is whack. Why didn't you guys tell me? It's hair whack. Anyway, throughout this video it's gained some smudges, but let's just take a quick selfie. Never done this before, by the way. I think I've done like a couple of silly Snapchats, but besides that, on here you can move the little dial back and forth, and yeah, that's pretty. So right now it's f1.4. It's mainly focused on my face, but whenever I go back to f16, it goes more focused on everything. So let's go for one of these, and then we'll go like in the middle, and then we'll go max. So I know my face is beautiful, but we'll leave it to the professionals on the selfies. By the way, I realized I didn't show you what case I used. This is the case that I used. It's nothing too shabby, just a regular life-proof black case, and I put my little carbon fiber-ish pop socket on the back. But anyways, let's cut to the outro. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell to be notified for every new video that I make. All my social medias link in the description down below. And always remember to stay random.